Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today the topic for this video is going to be a little more heavy than usual. So if you prefer not to watch anything that has to do with mental illness or depression or anxiety, go ahead and skip this one because that is what I'm going to be talking about today. So I do struggle with both a generalized anxiety disorder and clinical depression. I do a series of therapy and I also take medication for it. I was diagnosed with these when I was around 17 years old, but I was dealing with them much longer than that. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. I feel like mental health is something that not many people talk about, and due to the nature of both depression and anxiety, it can be a very isolating thing. I find that my brain has a funny way of making me feel entirely alone, and like I'm the only one who has these kind of thoughts. So that's kind of the reason I wanted to talk about it today, was just to show people that they're not alone and other people do struggle with this as well. And I also wanted to stress how important it is to get help. So, like I said, I do struggle with both anxiety and depression. I often feel like my thoughts are a fungus. They kind of just start at the back of my brain, and it starts with just a little thought here and there, just like, you're not very good at this, you should stop, or no one really cares what you have to say, or stuff like that, and just little thoughts. But then over time they seem to get bigger and bigger, and they build off each other, and they grow and they multiply until it's something I can no longer control and something that gets way out of hand. So that's the feeling I wanted to portray with this piece. I often have trouble with self-hatred thoughts and self-loathing thoughts. I often feel like I'm not good enough, or I'm useless or worthless. I often feel like I don't deserve any of the things that I have, but it took me a long time, a very long time, to get any help for it. I was even going through a period of my life where the thoughts would get so loud and so clustered in my brain that I would actually self-harm, and I went through a rather long period of struggling with self-harm. And one of the things that my brain seemed to convince myself was that I didn't deserve to get better, or I didn't deserve to get any help, even though I desperately needed it. And that's the thing. I felt like I didn't need any help. I thought that because I was happy sometimes, I wasn't depressed. I thought that because I didn't have a plan for suicide, that I wasn't suicidal. And it took me finally going to a therapist, and she helped me realize that even though I didn't have a plan for suicide, I was suicidal. These fungus thoughts would often tell me that the world would be better off if I was gone, or that I just wanted to disappear and I just wanted to stop existing and stop living, basically. But I thought because I don't have a plan and I never really wanted to carry it out, that it wasn't a big deal. But it's hard when you can't sleep at night because all you want to do is just stop existing. And no one deserves to feel like that. No one deserves to feel like the world would be better off without them. No one deserves to have so many self-hating thoughts that you hurt yourself. But but it took me a long time to come to that realization. It took a long time to realize that even if my brain was telling me otherwise, I did not deserve to feel like this. I deserve to be happy. So I started seeing therapists and psychiatrists, and I got put on medicine for it. I've been going through therapy, and I just really wanted to stress to people that you do deserve to be happy, and you do deserve to get help for whatever it is you're going through. One of the biggest things was I felt like it wasn't that bad for me. So I guess I didn't deserve to seek out help for my mental issues. But that's just not true. So I just really wanted to stress to you guys that if you are having thoughts similar to mine, that you do deserve to get help and you do deserve to be happy. No one should feel like I did, and I know there are too many people who do. So I just really wanted to stress that if you do feel like that I really hope that you have someone in your life who you can go to, who you can explain these feelings to, and you can get help for. I know it's really scary to talk about these things. I was actually really, really scared to make this video. And I know how isolating it can be, but you owe it to yourself to get better. You don't deserve to feel like this, and you need to be happy. So if there's anything that you guys have taken away from this, I hope you guys know that you're not alone, even if your brain tells you otherwise. I am always here for you guys. I'm also going to provide you with some resources in the description box. If you don't feel like you have someone in your life who you can go to, there are resources where you can talk to people online. Having anxiety, I know it's easier in a lot of ways also to talk to people through a screen and open up in that way to a stranger rather than someone in your life. And they can help you hopefully get the help that you guys need and deserve. And you guys deserve to be happy. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say with this video. This painting was made with watercolors, and I will have limited edition prints of this up in my Stir Envy shop if you guys are interested. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. I know it's a little heavier than usual, but I just felt like it was really important to say. And I feel like so many people are scared to open up about mental illnesses, and it's such a taboo subject, but I really don't think it should be this way. Like, I have no problem opening up about my cystic fibrosis and how that makes me feel, but the thought of making this video made me very scared, and I feel like it shouldn't be that way. I feel like we should all be free and comfortable to talk about the things that are affecting our lives. So that being said, if you guys ever feel like you need to talk to someone, my YouTube message box is always open. You can also maybe contact me through social media if you feel just like you need someone to talk to. Maybe someone who understands what it's like, and I will do my best to help. So, yep. Now I'm done with this video. That's pretty much all I think I wanted to say. So, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You all deserve to be happy. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.